Yo guys, how's it going? Today is the first official day of 2020. So here we go, guys. So I decided just today to make a video about, color. It's very simple and easy concept to pick up on. So you guys will be able to quickly get it. And yeah. By the way, I'm making the videos totally unedited because, to be honest, I'm a pretty lazy guy, and I just wanted to, get this as quickly out there as I can to you guys, so you guys can quickly learn from it. So here we go. So last video we kind of learned about the basis of these two functions and what they do. So now when we open this up, we have this blank gray canvas. All right. So we want to know. I briefly described how everything works, but I just want to remind you guys what's controlling the color of this canvas. So we know function setup. Just setting up everything. Create canvas, we know is making something 400 pixels wide, 400 pixels long. Function draw. Inside of it has a background 220. So we know all of these stuff aren't doing anything. So it must be that the background is changing color. And to prove it, we could make this like 120, for instance. And yeah, so it's apparent that it's changing color, but for now, just staying this kind of grayish color. Murky kind of. I mean, no one really likes gray, right? How do I make this red or, green or something like that? So, the thing that's actually used, it's called the hex system. It's actually called the hex system. Hexadecimal, but hex for short. And the way I want you guys to remember this is the acronym ROY G Biv. So if you look at all these colors, the B right here, it's capitalized, the G is capitalized, and R is capitalized. So think of every first letter, alright? So Roy G Biv. So we have red, green, and blue. And similarly, hex is 3 letters, right? H-E-X. So when you think of hex, think of Roy G Biv and the first, the capital first letters of each part of that acronym. So when we get together the first letters, we get R for Roy, G, and then B for Biv. So RGB is what we use. See, everything's 3 letters, so it kind of nicely adds up, right? Similarly, in background right here, when we use the word background, and we put in our parameter, put in what we need it to do, the colors that we need to output. When you put in 100, you're like, so where's the RGB, right? Shouldn't it be 3 things? RGB. So that's actually how it's written in. So here, this, you think that why do we only have one number here, right? So this actually stands for this. So the red is 100, the green is 100, and the blue is 100. This is just a shorthand to kind of write that quickly, just one number. And this just does something called grayscaling. So when you change, so it makes them all 100, or just makes them all gray. So when you change this number, it makes it different kind of tones of gray, but then it's always gray. So now that we use RGB right here, we can kind of like copy and paste this in. So for our background, if we change this to like 200, 0, 0, let's try writing that in here in the background. So 200, 0, 0. Pause the video and see what you think will happen. Alright. Bam, it's red. So, the next question you guys might be asking is exactly how red can we make it, or how blue, or, how saturated can we make this thing. So, the max that you can go up to in hex is 255. So, you can't go any higher than that, but the good thing about p5.js is so let's say you do 300, it'll be the exact same thing. It just recognizes the max, so it's smart enough to know that the max is 255. But if you guys want to learn it, in other things not p5.js, if you go 300, it won't really work. And obviously, the minimum is going to be 0. So 0, as I said, will grayscale it. But it'll grayscale to be black actually. So now let's try to make this blue. Let's just test all the colors. So this is RG, so this is green, it's gonna be green, the most saturated green. And now we have blue. Alright, so we can get, alright, so we have blue right here. So that's very cool. You can kind of change up the colors around and stuff, and you can also kind of change these up. So maybe you can make this 200, 100. So that really wraps it up very quickly. As you guys can see, colors, very, very simple concept to pick up on, and yeah, was able to describe it very briefly. So my challenge for you guys at the end of this video is to make the color orange. So if you guys can do that, that'd be great. So yeah, make the color orange and see how long it takes you, because it'll involve some mixing. Alright, that's what I'm gonna tell you. That's probably pretty obvious, but alright, see you guys in the next video where we'll introduce shapes, and after that we'll put it all together in like a little end of chapter kind of video, or like a challenge video, something like that. Alright, see you guys.